Hi, I'm Gil Davis, sales consultant up here at Mohr Buick GMC in Fishers, Indiana, one of the largest GM dealerships in the region. Today, we're going to talk about the Regal, the Buick Regal 2014, just what makes this vehicle so regal. All right, we got three different trim levels. We got the 1SL, which is the leather package. We have the premium, and then we have, of course, the GS, which is the top of the line, this one right here. Let's take a look at it. Talking about the exterior on the 2014 Buick Regal, we're going to talk about the distinct lines, the accents of chrome on the tailpipes. You can get 20 or 19-inch rims. You get chrome accent on the door handles, and the waterfall grille in the front makes it very distinct. If you're looking for a vehicle with a lot of lines, with bold design, luxury, and sport utility or sport drive, come see this Buick Regal. From the moment you enter the Buick Regal, you're going to notice how Buick GM continued the bold styling, the chrome accents inside. As you can see, you have everything right at your fingertips with your console, sport bucket seating with double stitching, and it also talks about convenience. So we have a push button start, we have a keyless entry, we have a passive entry on your fob where you can keep your key fob in your pocket and you automatically open your door. Another thing that's very unique about the Buick Regal is how convenient and how it's bronze, but it's also full of brains. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You go to your audio screen, it's a touch tone, and then it brings up three different, you can go XM radio, you can go AM radio, or FM radio, and also go to CD and go to the next song. Then you go back, and let's talk about the phone. You can pair your phone, and Bluetooth allows you to be able to talk and answer your phone with this button on the steering wheel, so you never have to take your hands off the steering wheel to answer your phone. No more fumbling trying to get your phone out. Hey, Bluetooth is designed to eliminate all of that. You can also get your weather. Your weather will actually take you and let you know what the weather is like in your area, and also in the surrounding cities. This way, if you're traveling, it kind of helps you get prepared, knowing you're going into inclement weather or rain, or it also lets you know how to dress for the next area you're going to. You also can touch navigation. When you go to your navigation screen, it pulls up all the streets around you. It allows you to put in destinations that you can plug in and they'll take you right there. It also allows you to bring up all your icons of your different, like gas stations, banks, ATM machines, restaurants, hotels, all of this right at your fingertips, and it's just very convenient for the way that you're going to use this system. It's very easy, nothing hard about it, and then your settings button right here goes into your date and time set, your language if you're English or French, your valet mode, your radio, how many different stations you want, or favorites you want to program in your system. I mean, it's just amazing the things that they can do on this radio. The next thing we want to talk about is Pandora. Pandora is an app that a lot of young people like, where you stream your music, you pick your own music you want to play, and then you download it, and then you compare it to your phone. So you can actually have Pandora on your phone, get in your car, push the Pandora button, it automatically syncs, and now you're playing all your own favorites, the ones that you pick out. A lot of people love this because Pandora is the way of the future. And last but not least, you got your OrangeStar link. That's unique about that. OrangeStar has a program, an app that you can download on your phone that will allow you to start, remote start, shut off, cool your car off in the summertime, warm it up in the wintertime from wherever you at. All you have to do is have the OrangeStar app, and the good thing about it is free. And it comes with your car for 5 years. Even if you don't have your OnStar, if you don't continue that service, the OnStar link is free for 5 years. What else could you ask for? Let's talk about another great feature on this Buick Regal, which is the valet mode. The valet mode allows you, if you go downtown to St. Elmo's and have a nice dinner with your wife, you can set the valet mode to how long they're going to drive your car, how fast they can drive your car, and what distance they can take your car from where you're at. That allows you to go in, have a very nice meal with your wife, come back out, and your beautiful Regal, Buick Regal, is still just as nice as it was when you took it in. Another thing you're going to notice is the Buick Regal, it carried over all the convenience from the center console to an easier operation on the steering wheel itself. Now on the steering wheel, you can set your cruise control. You also have a heated steering wheel. You have your reset and your set, restart and set on the cruise itself. You can answer your phone by this button right here, so you don't have to be looking for your phone. If somebody calls you, you hear the phone come through your system, you can answer it right here or hang it up. Over here on the right-hand side, if you want to go into your features and find out what is going on with your gauges, how much gas, how much miles can you go, you can go into that. You can set your settings, you can set your radio stations, you can move from one song on the audio to the next. You got your volume control right here. So the whole steering wheel and the technology is designed to keep your hands on the steering wheel without moving around so much. I like that. Let's talk safety for a minute. Buick designed this luxury Regal with keeping you and your family very safe in mind. Starting with some of the key features. You got a blind side alert, blind side zone alert, which actually picks up vehicles coming in your blind side and alerts you through the mirror, and also if they get too close, it'll actually beep to get your attention so you look up. You also got side curtain airbags, you got thorax bags, you got 10 different airbags in this car to protect you in case there's a collision. Another thing I like about it, one of the newest features is the forward collision alert. That allows you to monitor the space in between you. There's a radar system around this whole car now. And what happens if somebody was to stop 4 cars ahead of you suddenly? Sometimes it can start a train reaction collision. Well, Buick thought about that. So what they did is came up with a system that automatically alerts you when somebody 3 or 4 cars ahead of you stop. At the same time, if you don't see that or you don't acknowledge the alert, it will actually stop the vehicle or slow it down. Now they say it'll stop the vehicle, but they tell us don't tell you that. They said, make sure that you pay attention to all the luxury and all the safety features that this Buick Regal is bringing to the American public. All of these safety features that I went over is just basically giving you an understanding of why the Buick Regal has a 5-star government crash rating. That's the top rating that you can get for any vehicle in the United States, bar none. Buick, you've done it again. Another Buick safety feature that I like on this Regal is the backup camera. The backup camera allows you to see things behind you on your display in the front and while you're sitting in the car. It keeps you from running over things behind you. It also helps you with the guidelines to be able to navigate into tight spots. No more tight spot parking, no more running over toys. This Buick Regal has thought of everything. One of the things I like is the Ecotec 2.4-liter engine, turbocharged with 259 horsepower that gives you 25 miles per gallon on the city and approximately 36 miles per gallon on the highway. Okay, it has a sport mode that you can drive it either in sport mode or GS mode, which gives you a difference in both rides depending if you want to ride sporty or if you want to ride soft. The beautiful thing about this engine is even though it's a 4-cylinder turbo, when you drive it, I guarantee you, you'll think you're driving a V8.